Hey guys, welcome back to another week, another speech. Please ignore the background video right there. As you can see, I'm using a sheet to separate my area. So what I want to talk about today is how to arrange or roll your clothing. Purpose of it is to essentially make it a lot more compact rather than having to spend money and use the vacuum sealed bags that you see on TV, which they do work, but this will save you money as well as space, and I personally think that they do better. So this will be relevant for you because whenever you go on a business trip or I don't know, a family vacation, right? I don't know about you guys, but like when I come back, I'm just like, oh man, I wish I had more stuff for like souvenirs and stuff like that. So this will be relevant to you because it'll teach you how to save more space, or even if you need to take more stuff on a business trip or a short family trip, you'll know how to do that. So I'll jump right in. So I gotta adjust the camera to my bed. Alright, so first thing I'll do is a long sleeve shirt. It's not too much different from short sleeve shirt, but you're going to start making your sleeves all nice and long. You're going to fold them over as such. So now you see kind of crossed. Personally, I like to fold them in just to save a little bit of space. That'll be your second step. The next step is taking the insides and creating this little fold right here. So here's a better view of it. If you make it too short, it won't be able to tuck in at the end. So make sure that you give yourself enough space. Next step, alright, you're going to fold it halfway over, creating this solid line right here. Then you're going to fold it over the other half. Alright, doesn't have to be quite perfect. You see here, there's kind of like a little gap. Try and get you a better angle on this. So you see there's a little gap here. That's no big issue. Alright, so make sure everything's nice and tight. Then you're going to start rolling. You want to keep it nice and tight, and I like to push out with my fingers, as you can see here how I'm pushing out towards the sides to make it smoother and a tighter roll. Okay, once that's done, you have this ball here. So see this part? Here's the little lip I was talking about. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it over on both sides. Okay, and then I like giving it a nice little tug on both sides through the center to give it a nice neat look. Okay, so short sleeve, all you need to do is just simply fold in the sleeves just like right inside, and then the rest of the process is exactly the same. I did the long sleeve because it's a little bit more to it, but not much. Next thing, Ranger roll, are jeans. Chose jeans instead of like pants or shorts because it's a little bit more complicated. Not too much more, just takes a little bit more time. So first thing I do, we'll zip it up, button it, and the next step you're going to take is just like with the shirt, you're going to fold it inside out. I chose jeans because it's a little bit more durable of a material than something soft like the shorts I'm wearing right now. So I like to fold these about down to where the crotch area is, just to make sure that when I roll them up, everything will turn out nice. Alright, make sure on the back side that it does the same thing. Okay, I tuck in the pockets for neatness and because they get in the way, and it's kind of annoying when you're trying to do it later on. So what you're going to do with the pant legs themselves, make sure everything's all nice and neat, it's all nice and smooth. Okay, then you're going to fold it over inwards so it's almost like it's halfway, and then I take the other side and fold them over completely. I don't fold this one halfway over. So what you'll see is there's a little bit of a gap right here, small gap, and then you start the roll from the feet up. Again, you want to make this really tight so that way everything fits in nice and neat. You'll notice at the top it starts coming apart. Not too bad. Just kind of maintain control of it while still making everything tight here. Notice there's a little bit larger of a gap right up at the top now. That's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. Now, if I made this long enough, this is the hard part because jeans are so tough. But just like with the shirts, I like to tuck everything in nice and neat right here. And there you have it. This saves so much space, and that's what I've used in the military for a few years now. So it does take a little bit of practice to get used to. Again, ignore the video in the background, but I would highly recommend it. It saved me tons of space, and it left room for other things to be put in my bags. And I've actually ended up with a lot of extra space. And especially like with the vacuum bags, usually you have to, like, I don't know, sometimes roll them up or something, and then it just seems to get in the way of what you're trying to lay flat. Works a little bit better in suitcases, but with this stuff you can literally use it anywhere, and it's really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a lot. And the one thing that I would end on this is its relevance from Vertebra, Cellnow, and Vertebra, in which they say a general rule to remember when preparing informative speeches is this: don't assume your listeners will recognize how the information you share is relevant to them. And that's why I wanted to emphasize on the importance of how this is relevant to you guys. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I look forward to seeing the comments that you have to give me.